Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing this from the girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer that, Sherlock?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins. Yeah, right. Show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. I guess we'll head there for now. Means up a floor. To the top of the world for now. Run, 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 run. Whee! Ifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Failed using similar weapons. Smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Koto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
Remember the witch watch Taka always wore on his left hand?
whew,
Did he? Do you oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? It's just, no. So you said he had a watch.
so then,
I'll take a look. See, the hands aren't moving, right? It's broke. Most likely when you encountered the assailant. Just past 6 o'clock. Which was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. See here we... Oh, that's why they had the scene of him looking at his watch. Yeah.
In other words,
I gotcha. I'm there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
Not at all. Look at Taka's left hand. It's gripping something. Alright, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
You try and pry it out? Me?
because,
Rigor mortis is already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay, miss. Touching dead bodies doesn't freak me out in the least bit. The hell? Also, I'm fairly certain you have gloves on, so I don't have gloves on. You touched the dead body. It was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I finally was able to free the object. Piece of paper.
hey,
Is that all that was in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. I hiccuped it. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues on his own. Like a scrap piece of paper. Biggest problem I have right now. How the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. All the way from the first to second floor. Yeah, carrying that upstairs would be a pain in the ass. That's why he walked. Why is the sweat, like, going down when he's on his back? He died from a blow to the head. Still using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but... Found his body in the nurse's office. Hammer's still there, though. Now they're spotless. Oh, and the one mallet had been cleaned. So somebody cleaned it. Okay. Kept his glasses clean, but do that. He wiped his own glasses clean.
Indeed.
More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
He had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
He stuffed it into his pants, which I can only assume he'd hidden him purposely. Ooh.
Why is that?
In his pants? It's not like in his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, the paper, go ahead. Open it up. Oh, it's very important. I'll never forgive you for this. A note! I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said. And he was.
However...
Although it's not the exact same, is it? Weird note. It said... Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. The room is different.
Is that right?
For him.
So...
Likely meaning there. Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching the paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
If it wasn't just the scrap of paper he was holding, what if it was something more important? Would something like that become more
Hey.
Here, one other thing. The two victims this time definitely have their ebooks on them. The handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there were any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the ebooks?
Is that right?
I didn't have to think about them at all. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. So I said that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. Handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. If Yoko thinks it's important, then, you know, we can go from there. Ugh. The handbook has been hit. Truthful. Blah. Blah blah. That's the word I'm going. Dude! Bong!
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Oh, boy!
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Oh, lordy.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. Well, you'll have to figure the rest out for yourself and come up with the proper conclusions. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
You'd better get going. Oh, okay. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun! Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we all were there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello, hello, hello. Oh god, he's multiplied.
Wrong!
Because I'm an illusion. It looks like I've multiplied. Where's the real Monokuma?
Whew.
You get the elevator
Boy,
already?
tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey! Hey!
And if everyone here is ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. You guys down there.
Let's go.
Shall we? Shall we?
Please!
Not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
I'll never be mentally prepared. Can't run away anymore, hero. Hate for your sake.
What the heck?
Told you, I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me. You ever find the other costume or the note? Oh, how unfortunate.
Hey,
Maybe your accusations for the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Get down there and let the story unfold as is. Good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. For the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. Let's go. Good luck. Clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no glancing back until we settled all of this. Until we couldn't go. Until we settled all of this. We couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up to a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered here like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its
just the
climax.
worst.
Dude, like, why are you making us do such cool things to each other?
What?
You really hate me this much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Just stop goofing around and begin the damn program. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna be like, stay tuned for the next action-packed class trial after this commercial break!
Yahoo!
Never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get you your assigned seats. So, deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, deadly class trial! Set skills. Handiwork allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during bullet time battle, costs 4 SP. Breathing technique. Mephosis gauge recovers more quickly, effective during the non-stop debate. The Hangman's Gambit costs 4. There's increased damage to the opponent when state destroyed, effective during that. Breathing technique. Focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Yeah, that costs 5 though. Okay. I have enough to choose. Breathing technique work. During split time battle. Focus gauge recovering work. Oh! Oh, I've equipped 9. My bad. Thought I had 9 points left to spend. Yeah, let's go with that. I think I'm ready.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it!
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Is Hiro really killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright, time for me to fail at this. Hiro's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Oh, whoops.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I mean, looking at blueprints, the handwriting's awful messy. If I remember right, his handwriting is...
Everything
nice,
we
yes.
found in your room.
Hiro's room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why?
No?
Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Okay, I'm gonna try to get... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Everything we found in your room.
Yes, in Hiro's room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
No, that's wrong.
Okay. It was the blueprints. They just got them selected.
Are we sure Hiro really
hi,
made
Cabs. How
those
are you doing?
blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto,
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Oh, good. Byakuya's on my team. I'm saved.
What?
It is a little surprising.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The Illuminati, Hiro, Ina. The Illuminati? That's an option? The Corp Illuminati is here. Ina? That's right, they're all working behind the scenes trying to set me up. Those dudes are scary.
Shoot!
Oops. Well, I mean...
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Mustard in the it was just Colonel Mustard in the library with
It
canister.
makes perfect sense.
Oh,
Hiro
is the stoner
was the
wearing a
suspicious
robot
individual
suit?
in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hifumi wasn't dead the first time.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Ina, darling, shh, quiet.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs...
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Okay, so that is... Alright, so you have Launch from like Dragon Ball. She sneezes, turns into blonde Launch, sneezes, go back to the blue Launch. Alright, so normal Toko is a writer. She writes like romance novels, stuff like that, has a fear of blood. Well, when she sneezes, there's Genocide Jack or Genocide Jill, whatever you want to call her. And she's a mass murdering serial killer, and her tongue does that. I don't know why, because anime.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yes, I can. There was the blue tarp.
I got it!
Still one more thing. Blue tarp and oh, dolly.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Man, what's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Did I not explain? Wait, did I explain this to you? I know I explained it to Rip, but yeah, no, that's right. That's right. It was the other day after we were done streaming. I was talking to Rip about this game, and yes, it's Phoenix Wright and high school and murders and a visual novel all at the same time.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
To my knowledge, Caps, I don't think there's any dating in this, but you can't hang out with everybody. And when you hang out with them, you can give them presents, and if they really like the presents, they give you special abilities that you can use in the trials.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No, because it had blood on the wheels.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Fuck you, Celeste.
We have all accepted the fact that you
No,
rarely understand what is going on around you.
No, you're undermining my character. There's blood on the damn wheels, and I'm gonna bitch slap you with that fucking dolly.